Then we will go for black box testing. Okay, this is nothing but where we are going to involve as a testers in these particular things. Okay, then this black box testing are a specified based testing. This is specification based testing. Nothing but on the specification of the particular specifications are nothing but validations, right? In the particular website, there is a specifications are there. Black box testing or specification based testing here. Means in black box testing, I told you already the combination of in this black box testing we have system testing and UAT, right? Means black box testing is nothing but the combination of system testing and as well as UAT. User acceptance testing. User acceptance testing.
Yeah.
Right? In this, we are going to means again the black box testing has divided in two things. Means likewise system testing and UAT. In system testing again they have divided functional testing and non-functional testing. Functional testing is nothing but where there is a scope of doing some validation in the particular page or in a particular application. Those are called functionalities, like clicking on buttons, like clicking on links, and where we are going to give username and passwords. Validations will come into picture, right? Those like functionalities are called as means something we are doing action on the application and we are checking that is that working or fine or not, right? If those are called as functional testing activities. Means if you are checking the inside things without doing any manual action on the particular thing, how we are going to check it means inside things means checking is that particular spellings are correct or not, if they are designed in a proper way or not, proper alignment is there or not, okay, is the particular logo is displaying in a proper way or not, like this performance, load, compatibility, these all the things will come under non-functional testing. Means just by seeing that we are checking, we are not performing any actions on that particular application, right? That is called nothing but non-functional testing part. Okay, these are the two types of system testing. System testing is nothing but after completion of total integration testing and unit testing, after successful execution of unit testing and integration testing, then only they will test that, they will send that application to the tester. You got it right?
Yes.
That is nothing but here system testing part will come into picture. In that system testing, we have functional testing types and non-functional testing types. As a definitions part, we are going to see what is functional testing and non-functional testing, and in functional testing and non-functional testing, which types of testing will come into picture, and what are the definitions of that we are going to see next in next hour. Okay, next, this is nothing but validating both the functional and non-functional requirements of the system is called system testing. Okay, nothing throughout the system we are testing, right? Means from the starting in functionality wise and non-functionality wise also we are going to test it as a testers. You got it right? This is nothing but functional testing and non-functional testing. Okay, means we will see in an individual way that what are the definitions first, then we will go for what to test and what is the STLC process and what is exact thing. I think it won't complete today. Okay, I will try to complete today, but if it is not, we have to see it on Monday again. Okay,
Sure.
this is the thing. System testing is broadly classified into two types, nothing but functional and non-functional. Okay, now in functional we are going to see this particular validation of functional business requirements. In a technical terms, validating functional business requirements of the system is called functional testing. Nothing but in general way I told you that wherever the validation part or where there is a need of validation in the particular page, okay, that is nothing but functional testing. Non-functional is nothing but validating non-functional requirements such as performance, load, security, compatibility, user interface, usability. These are all the things will come under non-functional testing. Means there is no validation part will come into picture, right? In performance, what you are going to check it, the speed, right?
The speed.
Means while you are giving some request to the server, how much time it is taking to process that request. Nothing but performance will come under performance. Okay, means as per standards, as per norms, the maximum time to process the request is 20 seconds. If it is taking 20 seconds or below 20 seconds, it is called as good application as per the standards, as per the norms. Okay, means why Google is having that much craze other than sorry, Chrome browser is having that much craze rather than other browsers. We have lot many browsers in the market, right? Not only Google Chrome, we have Opera, Firefox, Safari, and a lot many browsers are there. But the people where you are seeing means where you see wherever you can see the systems or laptops, Google Chrome should be there in that, right?
Yeah.
Means Internet Explorer is a default browser, still they are going to download the particular Google Chrome and they are going to use that thing, right? Why they are using that means the processing speed, the request processing speed is very more, right? While you are giving some request, while you are typing itself, it is giving the output, right? It will predict and it will give the output of the things. Most of the things it will give correct manner, right? It will predict the text and it will give the search of you. Means that much time it is taking very less time, right, to process the request. According to the search, according to the survey, most probably it will take 2 or 3 seconds, I think, not more than that, to process a request. It is taking hardly, it will take 3 to 5 seconds to process any request by the Google. Okay, for that, like that means if you go with the Internet Explorer, okay, you won't get that much speed. And one more thing is usability point of view, right? Means usability means it's very hard to understand all the options which is available in the Internet Explorer. That is not that much user friendly, right?
Yeah.
That's why they will go with the Google Chrome. Like that, they are going to check it in individual cases. Load means if at the single point of time 100 users or 1000 users are using the particular application, means is that particular application is working stable or not.
Yeah.
That is nothing but load. Security is nothing but is that giving proper security or not. Okay, what is the security part will come into picture here means if you go for banking domain, okay, means if it is accessing easily outside by the particular things, it is very means loss for the bank, right? It's a big loss if it is accessing from outside, or if it is trying to hack the people. Ethical hackers will be there, right? For every company there is ethical hackers, you know that.
Yeah.
They will recruit the ethical hackers. Legally they will recruit the like ethical hackers. Why they are going to recruit those people? Do you have any idea?
Just to learn probably that is to provide the
Means why they are
security to their own.
why they are using means only one thing here. Whatever the application they are using, is that accessed by ethical hackers or not. They will recruit the good ethical hackers by recruiting the people. After recruiting those people, they will test their application only. Means they will give their application to these ethical hackers to hack the particular application. Is that possible or not? Okay, because if it's a banking application, it should be more securable, right?
Yeah.
For that things they have to test in that way also. That's why they will recruit the ethical hackers to test the application, whatever they are developing, is that hacked or not. If it is hacked, they have to take some more precautions to do the security, to give the security, right?
Correct. Yeah.
You observed or not, I don't know. While opening any online account, means which bank online account do you have? HDFC or ICICI?
I got only UK
UK based, okay.
bank account.
UK based, some whatever it may be the account. Do you have online account, right? You have online account, right?
Yeah.
Check that
Yeah.
in the front end. While opening the page, while you are entering username and password, just try to on that page, before entering username and password, just try to right click and you will find some view source option. If you click on this view source, automatically the source code of that particular page will come into picture.
Okay.
Okay, the same thing after giving the username, user ID and password and clicking on login. After clicking on the login, your inbox or your account page will be displayed, right? You can do your own options at that point of time. At that point of time, try to right click over there.
Yeah.
The right click was visible at that page. Right click will not be opened at that point of time. It will throw an error. It has disabled like that. Right click has disabled due to security reasons. right click will not work after logging into your personal account.
Okay.
Why
I'll
they
definitely try.
just take a cross check of that. Definitely you will check that. Means if it is a secure page, then only they will do like that. Means but the best example is just log in into your online account, then check it, then try to click give a right click over there. You won't get it. Okay.
Hmm.
This is the best example for security. Compatibility I already explained, related to number of browsers, related to number of platforms, related to number of devices which is available in the market. Is that compatible or not? We are going to check it. User interface, usability. Okay. User interface is nothing but is that user friendly
GUI.
or not? Is that particular application is very easy to understand or not? The operations which you are doing is very easier way or not? The flow of the application is in easier way or not? Nothing but if it is complex like Firefox or otherwise Internet Explorer or otherwise Opera or other browsers are very difficult to use, and it will take much more time to take it to process a request. That's why they are going to use Google Chrome in the market. Okay, for like that here user interface is nothing but user friendliness. Okay, how frequently the user is going to use that application means is the user is interacting with that application is number of times, means it is increasing, means is that much user friendly to the particular users. Means if it is user friendly, the business will come to the company, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Take the e-commerce application. In that e-commerce application you have lot many things, right? It means if lot many e-commerce websites in the market, if you want to go to some particular related to the e-commerce website, means you have to be trustable first. Means if you are first time you are visiting a website, if it is not giving proper response, and if it is not giving means while you are submitting, means you selected one particular product, after clicking on the product you are going to payment site, and after that you pay. After clicking on the paid, the amount has deducted and that particular order has not booked at that point of time. Okay, maybe as per their company norms they will return the money, refund the money after taking the process of 10 to 15 days, and they will return the money, no problem in that point of time. If first time you are dealing with that particular website, if the situation come into picture, are you trying to go other time for that website?
No.
No, right? We are not going to prefer that website. Obviously, if any one of our friends or known persons is going to use that website, we are going to say that don't use that website. It's a bloody worst website. Should not go like that. We are going to suggest that people, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Like that situation should not come into picture. For that purpose only, they have to test before deliver that application into the live.
Hmm.
That is nothing but here usability, user interface, and usability is nothing but here. Usability is nothing but here UI concepts will come into picture. Compatibility, look and feel, and spelling mistakes, alignments, is that properly designed or not? Okay, those things we are going to check it in usability. Any doubts?
So then, what is the major difference between user interface and the usability?
User interface is nothing but I told you a difference means user interface and usability is different. Usability is nothing but just we are going to see oh, what I told you before, user interface and usability.
So user interface, you said how friendly that particular e-commerce applications are,
What is
whether it's
usability?
working. The usability is whether it is working fine or not. In terms of like you gave example of e-commerce application, and also you talked about like whether the label is correct or not. Is there any spelling mistake? Is there or not?
The exact thing,
Uh,
nothing but non-functional testing means the exact difference means there is no big difference between user interface and usability actually. There's slight variation, that's it. I mean interface, the user interface is nothing but interacting means if this is interacting means like user friendly only, but the simple difference means in usability wise, in user interface wise, most probably difference is checking spelling mistakes, that alignments and that particular logo designing and look and feel. These things will come into picture at that point of time. This is the major difference between user interface and usability. Okay, in further classes we are going to discuss in detail about that. Okay, these are all comes under non-functional part. As a functional testers, we are not going to involve again in this particular non-functional system testing. You got it? As a functional testers, we are not going to involve again in this particular non-functional testing activities. Okay? This is means we will discuss anyway. We will discuss that thing. I won't leave that thing. Okay. Next, if you go for non-functional system testing, is the definitions will come in definitions point of view. This is nothing but validating functionality business requirements, and non-functional is nothing but validating non-functionalities like performance and load, security, compatibility, like this. In system testing approach, okay, we have again two ways we are going to test any functionality: positive testing, negative testing. I already discussed about this. Positive testing is nothing but if you are giving valid inputs to test that particular functionality, that is called positive testing. And if you trying that the same thing with the negative activities, nothing but invalid inputs, that is called negative testing. Okay,
correct.
I already explained all these things. No need to explain one time about that. Just go through the script, through the material, you will get an idea more. Okay, entry criteria. To go for testing, what is the entry criteria? You need some requirements, right, to go for testing part. Okay, successfully, it's 100% unit testing and system integration testing should be successfully executed. Then only we are going for system testing. Okay, before starting the execution of particular test cases, you should be ready with that test cases, right?
Sorry, can you repeat?
One thing is, before going to the testing, what are the entry criteria is nothing but what are the prerequisites or pre-requirements to go for testing.
Yeah.
Okay, here to go for testing, we need some pre-requirements, right? What are the pre-requirements or entry criteria is nothing but that unit testing, 100% unit testing and integration testing should be successful. That is major thing.
Correct, yeah.
The second option is you should be ready with designed test cases to execute on the application.
Correct, yes.
Third thing is whatever the test cases you are designed, is that reviewed by particular responsible person or not? We are going to check it. Is that should be reviewed and finalized? Then only we are going for test. These are the three major prerequisites or pre-requirements to start testing the application.
Yeah.
Get it? These are the entry criteria. Exit criteria is nothing but whatever the set of preconditions to start off an activity is called exit criteria. Nothing but when to stop the testing. Means if the total system testing and user acceptance testing executed successfully, then we are going to stop the testing. And one more thing, all major testing activities are nothing but all major test cases. Major is nothing but very high functionalities. If it is executed successfully also, sometimes we are going to stop the testing. Because I told you that testing is a context dependent, time dependent, situation dependent. Okay, if the time is not there to test the total application, we will concentrate on the major components like very high functionalities, right? And one more thing is all the major defects which we found should be solved, should be resolved. Then we are going to stop the testing. Okay, these are the preconditions. Nothing but when we are going to stop the testing means these are the conditions will come into picture.
Okay.
Got it right?
Yeah.